Okay, so you're 4 weeks into our presence-driven life coaching experience. Please share how it's going so far.
I feel like the first 4 weeks you have definitely did everything that you promised. Like you have really come through with messages from God that are directly for me. And that's what I wanted. Well, as far as the presence driven lifestyle, I have been following your plan. I feel like it's working for me. Like I feel like I am renewed and restored. And it is important that I'm reading the Bible day and night and that I'm in his presence, that I'm asking for his presence and I'm praying day and night. And I think that it definitely for sure works miraculously and praying acts really helps to be able to have a structure and an outline of what I need to pray about and to help me to get back on track of what my prayer needs to look like.
Can you share about a mindset or spiritual shift you've experienced after just 4 weeks of coaching with JD?
Mindset shift is what I was saying about living that presence driven lifestyle is giving him your first and your last. Literally, like we read it in the Bible all the time. Think, all right, I'm giving him my first and my money, so that's what I'm giving, and it's more than that. Like, you might tithe in a big amount and when God puts it on your heart. Some people they have a structured tithe where it just comes right out of their bank account and things like that, which I think that might be a little less of like a giving spirit. Like you said, it's more about giving your time. So that's my mindset change. Instead of just giving your money, give your time. And spiritually, I would say that it's just having me walk differently with God, like having me understand Him in a different way, reading Proverbs and reading the Psalms. We're in June, so I went back to read Proverbs, back to read about wisdom and understanding and gaining wisdom and understanding. It just really hits home. For spiritually, yeah, my walk is looking different than previously. Even my mom keeps on complimenting me on like how different this fast is than my last fast last year and how different I have been and how more determined and how more focused and more driven I've been. Like, even though I wasn't eating and I was just drinking water and I wasn't smoking last year, but the difference was God was like constantly talking to me versus this year, he's kind of talking through me to others, which is great. Like use me in whatever way you need, God. Like I am being more patient as well with him as far as being like, I don't need anything right now. Like you are providing everything and that's okay. Like hands off. Like you got this. And I believe that you got this. And I'm patient, waiting on whatever you give and whatever I need to hear. So even if I'm not hearing him every time I pray or all the time through the day, he's showing me different ways of how he's working through me. And that's a way of hearing him as well.
Over the next few weeks, what expectations do you have?
I guess my expectation is definitely to finally start to hear him audibly again. But I know that I need to work on my obedience, which is giving him all. So that's one in one, that's hand in hand. So I'll say that that's my expectation is to hear him audibly